All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. I had to use my phone rather than my computer. I don't know why Discord is being such a mess right now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I have Discord issues all the time. If you need to restart your computer or something too, you can try that. I don't know. But
Yeah,
if you're
I'll
fine
give
just
you a
using your
shot.
phone, then that works too.
Yeah, well, I'm fine starting out like this. Maybe when I need to share my screen, I'll move on to Discord again. But for now, I think it's fine. If that's good for you.
Yeah, yeah. I think that works too.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's nice to meet you. What's your name, by the way?
Thomas or Laplante, as you like.
Okay. Uh,
Laplante is my tag. Thomas is my name. So yeah.
okay. Tomas, well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Coach Fisher, or Fish, or Official, whatever you want to call me. Uh, Yeah, so tell me about you're a melee player originally?
Yeah, I'm a melee player in TO. I'm in Marth. I've been playing since 2019, and yeah, I'm enjoying my life as a melee player. But I've given it a shot to Rivals, and the game is really fun.
Yeah, I've been loving it too. I come from the melee scene as well, so I think that
Oh, nice.
that'll be nice to kind of talk about that as well as we're talking about Rivals. Tell me about how playing Rivals has been for you.
It's been so far pretty fun. The what I like is that the game mechanics isn't as demanding as Melee, so that make it a really nice game to have on the side. I feel because you don't need to put as much emphasis on technical aspect of the game. So that feels pretty good to be able to move so freely and without having to spend 2,000 hours in the training mode.
Yeah,
But yeah, what I lack for now is game knowledge. I feel like since I have no idea well, I have no game plan at all, and that's something that I used to take some time to grind out before starting to have results in melee. Was to be focused on understanding what my opponent is looking for and what I am looking for in this specific matchup. Which, since the game is pretty new to me, well, I don't have anything about it. So yeah, and I found your video on YouTube, and I found them pretty nice. And I had a few bucks on MetaFi, so I figured out, yeah, sure, let's give it a shot.
yeah, awesome. I appreciate you reaching out. This is actually my first like Rivals coaching session that I've done, so bear with me. You
Okay.
can give me some good feedback on what's helpful and what's not. Um, But yeah, developing a game plan super important. I mean, you play melee, you know how important that is. Um,
Yeah.
do you think that it's just like the amount of time you've put in this game right now is you just don't know the character super well?
Um, yeah, there is that. I think also, yeah, I haven't played enough in each matchup, and I only did some ranked and not many. I haven't gone to any locals or neither did I played with some friends so far, which means that there are situations where I feel like, okay, I should be able to do something there, but I don't know what, and so I go with try and error and cannot find out precisely what I should do. So
Yeah,
I think yeah, it's about time and also the lack of proper training mode. Since I'm used to Local Punch with Melee, not having a tool as powerful as that is pretty painful so far.
yeah, yeah. The training mode could use some work in this game for sure. Uncle Punch is incredible.
Yeah,
And you play Maple, right?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, tell me about why it drew you to Maple. Why do you play Maple?
The character looked fun, and mostly that's it. The fact that it can go pretty fast, and the mechanics with the tether and the tether confirms all felt really fun and really yeah enjoyable. Like the satisfaction to hit a key confirm wizard was something that drew me, and yeah, that's it. Mainly, I was like, I don't want to go with like Clarion or something because I felt like it was too close to math, and I was like, if I go with another game, let's try something that I never did before. So it was Maple, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I played Maple in Rivals 1. I didn't play Rivals 1 as much as I've been playing Rivals 2, but yeah, I played Maple as well, and Maple's so fast. She's so fun to just move around
Yeah.
with. So tell me a little bit about what game plan you do have right now with Maple, like in general. Like, let's say, like, what do you think are Maple's strengths and what you kind of look for in neutral?
Okay. I think her strengths are the key confirms she has because I don't think she has the strongest combo and finish game overall. But her key confirms are really strong. But you need to climb up to those percent where you can go with like uh, F tilt tether confirm or upper confirmed as well, upper tether confirms, and yeah, so I think that's the strong part of her. The fact that she's so fast is also seems also pretty strong, but I'm having trouble with punishing in this game, which is a bit frustrating because I feel like okay, I feel like some opponents are just spamming some wall moves, and like I should be able to punish that at some point because I'm fast, and yeah, but I cannot find out a way to do it consistently. Um, Out of neutral, what I'm looking for is mainly like grabs and start with tech chase. Even if the tech chase isn't that strong with Maple, it's still something nice to take some percent or take control of the stage. As soon as possible, I want to be able to get Lily out. Uh, at lower percent, I would usually go for her on the ground, higher on the platforms, because a lot of her moves send you up there. So I feel that's interesting. And yeah, the moves I usually go to in neutral are mostly like Nair F tilts, down tilt when the percent are a bit higher, and dash attacks. But dash attacks feel like a trap. I think it's because I'm still on those rank where I think it would get worse the higher ranks because you can easily like not crouch control, but like crouch take it,
Yeah.
And yeah, the reward is strong, but if you don't get it, you're punished so bad because of the lag. So yeah.
Yeah. Maple, yeah, I feel the exact same way about Maple Dash Attack. It'd be nice if it connected every time. Like in Rivals 1, you couldn't really crouch tech it. So
Hmm.
it was much more consistent. It's a great like landing punish tool. So yeah, most Maples just kind of run away and then are with punish machines, mostly with dash attack. But yeah, I think you have a pretty good fundamental understanding of Maple overall. Um, and yeah, I agree. I think Maple is one of the hardest characters to pick up at first in Rivals. I think most of the characters are pretty straightforward, but Maple requires a lot of other things for kill confirms, like tethering is a little bit tighter of a kill confirm. If they're too high of percent, then other kill confirms stop working, like dash attack up B kind of stops working. Um, Maple's grabs are not like free combo food like for how it is for Claren and Rano.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, then you have to make use of Lily a lot. So tell me a little bit about how you try to use Lily.
Well, I use it like mm, I think I don't use it properly overall.
Hmm.
Um, I'm having hard time confirming out of her. At lower percent, it's okay to get like one or two hits after she like bite them. But yeah, usually I'm not good at getting a confirm when she grab them. Um, and yeah, I think it's something also like the mental stack that goes for the opponent is pretty nice with her, and that's mostly what I use her for. Like they have to think about it and they cannot approach freely. But as soon as they're able to like properly parry her, it's like much harder to use it in that way, I feel. Um, and yeah, so that's it.
Okay, sweet. Um, do you typically try to place Lily on like the main stage or like on a platform?
As I told you, at lower percent on the main stage, at higher percent on the platforms, because at lower percent I'm able to make my move connect to her, while at higher percent, since so many moves of Maple send them up, it's easier I feel to get something when Lily's on platforms.
Yeah. Platforms I think are really good, especially because when you place them on the main stage, they can just kind of run up, parry it, and then they kind of just get
Mhm.
invincibility for free. So yeah, it sounds like you have a really good understanding. I mean, I'm not too surprised if you hit diamond, you probably are thinking about the game in the right way. So I'm interested to see because you said you peaked like gold right now.
Yeah. I picked like 1,000-ish, something like that.
Okay, we could
I've
totally
I've
get you
lost a
into
bit.
plat.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like with your understanding of the game, I mean, I'm interested to see you play now, because
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see how that goes. Would you rather play some games against me and see how it goes, or would you rather just play some ranked games and stream? I know you're all the way in France, so the connection might be a little iffy if you try to play me, but whatever you prefer.
Yeah, well, I think it's gonna be the connection is not gonna be that fun to turn with. I fear we can still try if you want, but I'm not sure about the connection. Yeah.
Let's try it out and see how it goes. If it's too bad, then yeah, we'll just kind of call it quits.
Sure.
All right, I'll make a lobby here for us.
Okay.
Get him, Lily.
Oh, and also on Melee, I used to play on Frame One, but for Rivals, since like playing with it on Rivals fucked up my muscle memory a lot, I moved to a classic controller.
Okay. Yeah, I've always wanted to try out a Frame One, but just played on GameCube controller my whole life, so it's just kind of easy to stay on that.
Yeah.
Do you see the code I sent you?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
There you go.
Right.
I don't know if I've ever seen someone have that profile picture before.
I love it. This monkey is so funny.
So tell me a little bit more about like how much time do you have to really spend playing this game? Do you play just like 30 minutes at a time? Do you go for like 2-hour sessions, or how much time do you spend playing this game?
I usually go for like around 2-hour sessions, something like that. About almost every day. There are like I think 3 days in a week where it's harder for me to have time for it, but usually I have enough time to properly play and practice.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that sounds like you got plenty of time to have some good practice in there.
Okay, it seemed good enough, right?
Yeah, it seems good for me.
Yeah, I need to used to the
Yeah.
grab game.
My philosophy on that is to always just hold B as soon as I get grabbed.
Yeah.
Because I don't care if I get normal pummeled, special pummeled is what hurts, so. Oh, I don't think I have the right controls on, but that's fine. I'll change it after this game.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Rana things.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that much speed out there.
Yeah, that's just matchup knowledge for sure. Rano can kind of just do some crazy stuff off the sidewall. Nice to grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, every Rano's gonna be looking for that after they get you full back.
What?
All good, all good.
Oh.
Yeah, we can run it again too. Let me change my controls. I think does the connection feel okay to you?
Yeah, it feels very okay for me.
Okay.
Only a few rollbacks, but fine.
Okay.
I'm really surprised that it's actually that good.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Ah,
Oh, this stage. This stage is tough for me.
yeah.
Nice. Oh no! No!
I mean,
That sucks.
That's alright. That's alright.
You had the idea right. That's what matters.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was greedy.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk a little bit after both those games.
Yeah.
I feel like right now, I think it's mostly just the neutral that needs work. I mean, maybe it's just because we didn't get past the neutral too much right there. But you're really, really good at dash dance grabbing, which is exactly what I would expect from a Marth player. I think you could get more off your grabs. It's a little bit hard with Maypul because her throws aren't as good as everybody else in the cast. But we'll look more into the throws specific stuff as we keep playing. But the dash attacks, you only want to throw out dash attack when you are really, really sure it's going to hit. So you kind of just want to do it as a whiff punish, like only, or as a hard call out if you want to like overshoot and catch my dash back. I jump a lot when I play Arano, so don't be afraid to throw out like a lot more aerials. Like approach me with short hop neutral air, or like if you think I'm gonna jump, you can throw out a short hop or full hop there, because that'll kind of just like spike you back into the ground, and you usually will get like a grab follow up or something after that. Maple's back
I try to
air
go from there a bit more, but yeah, it feels scary because I feel like Reno's air game is really strong. So yeah, but I should definitely go for it more.
Yeah. Because if I empty hop and I don't throw out an instant aerial, and you do throw out an instant aerial, you'll beat me. So, and then landing back air is also really good because back air can kind of just combo into more back airs, and single hit back air can lead to some kill confirms at higher percents too. So, but yeah, that's those are my first tips right now. We'll keep playing.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions about anything, let me know.
Sure.
Yeah, my character's just way easier than yours. I'm carried.
That's alright. No worries. Ooh.
Nice. You got the recoveries down. That's another hard thing for melee players to learn. Like the air dodges and wall jumps and stuff.
Yeah, Maypul one is pretty counterintuitive, I feel. So. Oh yeah. Come on.
Yeah, you're so good at that dash dance grab there on the ledge. That's a really good strength of yours.
I didn't know Rhino could go so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a specific matchup that you want more practice in? I can play a different character too if you want.
Oh, there are like a bunch of characters that I have no idea what to do ever. Like Krag and Raster come to mind at first. But Raster,
Okay.
I feel like the idea is that to prevent him from as much as possible to throw the tornado out for free, and then try to play normally the game. But once he's like his wine is up there, it's like there is no way playing that character. It's way too fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Krag, I have no idea how to play against that character.
Yeah.
Really, that's the one that like I'm like okay, every like his hitbox are so strong and so big. That's crazy, and he's fast. He's actually fast. That's supposed to be a heavy, and he's hard to combo really fast and with massive hitbox.
Yeah. Krag, especially, I think he's the best character in the game. I think he's so good.
It feels so. At least the one that you can get the most reward the fastest, I feel.
Yep, 100%. And the best way to play against Krag is to just do a lot of up air juggles, and you just want to juggle him as much as possible.
Okay. So in
yeah.
terms of stage, I guess Hodojo is pretty good to be able to follow up on the platforms, I guess.
I think if you have too many platforms, then he falls so fast, he'll be able to tech. So
Okay.
I kind of like more like just lower platforms, like Godai is pretty good. And you just want to up air as much as you can against Krag. Raster, yeah, I think you have the right game plan to not let him get the tornado out, but the tornado is so easy to get out because it's so fast. Even if it hits your shield, it goes out, and you have to just jump around like crazy. So if he gets it out, it's whatever. But, let's try playing some Maple Dittos first, and then maybe I'll switch around a little bit. Let's see if I can do some different Maple stuff that maybe you aren't implementing or anything.
I need to hold down more.
Yeah, crouch cancel is so good in this game. Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, nice. Good DI.
Yeah, I know it. I know the trick.
Yeah, if you just hold up, you get out of it.
Even more than that, there is no 50-50 like in Rivals 1. Like, you can ISDI down up, ISDI up and DI away to not get hit by the Nair either.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the double pair.
Yeah, the double pair is so good because you can make it back pretty easily too, even if you
Yeah.
don't hit it. No.
Oops.
Nice. Oops. Now use some Maple's recovery.
Yeah. Can you imagine that?
So two things that I did a lot more there than you had realized. I guess kind of three things. The one thing is that I realized I'm throwing out way more attacks than you in general. Attacks
Yeah.
in this game are so much harder to whiff punish. So just like short hopping, throwing out aerials. I mean, other than dash attack is super punishable. But like a lot of
Yeah,
aerials
yeah.
in this game are so fast, and unless you're like reacting right away, they're really hard to whiff punish. So don't be afraid to just kind of throw out aerials defensively. Like kind of like in Marth, you would just like kind of throw out fairs, you know, just kind of wall people out. Don't be
Yeah,
afraid
fair, nice one.
to do that with Maple as well. And especially forward air. Like forward air is super, super good. And edge guarding with forward air too. When I was playing Rano, I feel like he didn't go out to try to fair me as much. He kind of just waited for me to get back to stage. So don't be afraid to try to edge guard.
Yeah, and you will at some point like linking some fair into fair, like for edge guard, like not off sedge but on sedge to cover the edge, and yeah, it feels pretty strong because there were a lot of fairs actually. In a short amount of time, you're able to wall out a lot. I didn't thought about it.
Yeah, and back air is really disjointed. So don't be afraid to use back air neutral as well. What else was I gonna say? Oh, and go for more. You can try to set up Lily and always keep me seated. You always want to hit me with the
Yeah.
seeds and
Yeah.
have Lily out like almost all the time. Because then you can grab me, and because you're really good at landing the grabs. And when you do land that grab, you can throw me into Lily and then combo off of it.
Yeah.
And if I'm seated, then I get wrapped, and you just get like an up smash or down smash or something for free.
Mm-hmm. CI ever.
This stage is so small, it's crazy.
Yeah, those kind of fire I never do.
Yeah, up throw is also really good in this matchup against any fast faller. Helps you tech chase a little bit easier.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, that's why when you have Lily out and you get a grab, you can just throw him right into it and confirm it to a smash attack almost every time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, careful
Very
with the
nice.
dash attacks.
Yeah. I thought about it when I saw the shield. I was like, yeah, okay.
That's a wrap.
Yeah. You want only if you use dash attack less, then you'll catch me even more every time you use it because I won't be ready for it. And you saw how many times I grabbed you and threw you into Lily and got almost all my kills
Yeah.
off that. So, because you're really good at landing the grabs. If you can just try to purposely get grabs in an area where you can throw into Lily, just like back throw or up throw into Lily, you'll get a lot more value. I hate when that happens in this game. I feel like that happens way more than in Melee.
Yeah. The
Oh,
fact
there we
that
go, I
you,
just did it too.
the jump cancel not being as strong also make it harder, I feel.
Yeah.
Oops. I was not intended.
Just throwing seeds at each other. Oops. I didn't mean to do the funniest taunt in the game. And don't be afraid to up B off that too. Like up air barely kills, but up B is a great kill move.
I never do it.
It's so good, dude. Nice, there you go. That's big damage. Don't be afraid to parry there too. Because it also cleanses you when you parry, so you'll de-seed yourself.
Oh, okay.
like the idea. Nice. Good overshoot with that dash attack. That was good. Probably could have upbeat there still. Yeah, side B into Lily is also super good because they get behind you, so.
This one I know, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that could have been an upbeat. He probably would have killed me.
My brain isn't wired for that yet, but soon.
Oh, I missed it.
Almost. No, no, no!
Oh, that didn't kill. That's
We leaving? Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely up throw more. Something that I see you do a lot is like you just forward throw or back throw me off stage, which as Marth is very, very good because Marth's edge guarding, like you can get super low % kills in melee by just like down throwing the fox, right? Like so you can get the cheese and it's really good to do that. But in this game, especially with Maypul, Maypul doesn't have a lot of like early kills off stage and edge guarding is probably one of her harder parts of her kit. So try to get a lot more like combo heavy throws. So either down throw to tech chase or up throw to tech chase. If they're a fast faller, up throw is probably going to be better, like what I'm doing in this matchup.
Yeah, I need to learn that.
So you're getting more off those throws or throw into Lily. So I think those will get you so much more mileage because your neutral, like in this matchup, is a lot better. Like now that you've like learned my habits a little bit, your dash dance is pretty good. So you're getting that set up. Just we got to get more off these openings. There you go.
That's yeah.
Yeah, when you get wrapped, just hold shield, basically. Because you can't mash out or anything in this game. Oh, this stage is huge. Yeah, when you try to do those tether confirms off like a throw or nice or anything like that, you got to make sure that you do it really fast. The timing is so tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, ledge dash is fully invincible if you do it with the shield in this game. And the timing is pretty lenient, so people are going to get invincible ledge dashes every time. Oh, it's so short.
Yeah.
I do feel like you're getting better with every game. Let me try. I'll play Crag.
Sure.
I don't play a whole lot of Crag, but we'll figure it out. We'll see how you combo in this matchup. But that's the most important part. Like, Crag is going to hit you really, really hard. So the most important part is making sure you can combo Crag well, which is going to be a lot of up airs, a lot of up throws. Oh my gosh, I almost got cheesed by that.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice, yeah, like that. Nice. Nice, good punish. Nice. Oh, not there, a little too far.
Yeah.
Something that I think you could do more too is going for hard reads on tech situations.
Yeah, I don't do this at all right now.
We'll talk about that more after this game. Yeah, like up throw me there instead of throwing me off stage. I'm only at 36%. I'm gonna make it back almost every time. This character's dumb.
Yeah, right now he's like there's a problem with his moveset. Like the frame data is way too good.
Yeah, I saw patch notes were leaked. I don't know if they're accurate, but they're gonna give him a lot more landing lag on a lot of his stuff. So
Yeah, I've seen that too, and yeah, it does make sense because right now, like the back air just doesn't make any sense.
yeah, it's super disjointed and it combos into forward air. It's crazy. So here's my biggest thing, especially in this matchup, and I noticed it a little bit in the Maypul matchup as well. Tech chasing is going to be super, super important for you to improve on, especially Crag, because at mid to higher percents, then you can start getting up air combos, but at the lower percents, I fall so fast that I'm going to tech everything.
Okay.
So don't be afraid to go for more hard reads. I feel like I've seen you throw out maybe 2 smash attacks this whole time we've been playing.
I almost don't do smash attacks right now. I should do them more because I feel like I'm getting read so many times in so many games. So yeah, I should do it as well. I think.
Yeah, I agree. Maypul smash attacks they're slow startup, but they're pretty safe if you miss. And they're super disjointed. Like forward smash is completely disjointed. So don't be afraid to throw it out as like a tech read if you think they're gonna like tech in place, which by the way, 90% of people just tech in place every time. So you can throw that out, or if they're teching near the ledge, you can throw out like a down smash to cover tech in place and tech behind you. So that's how a lot of Maples will get their kills, is tech reads or comboing into Lily. Or comboing into up B.
Yeah.
So overall, like here, I'll give you some, let me write this down so I don't forget, and then I'll send them to you afterwards. But
sure.
So biggest notes. Combo into Lily more. Tech chasing. Dash attack less.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you know for sure it's gonna hit.
Fast folders as well.
What's that? Say that one more time.
Up throw more on fast folders.
Yeah. I think those were most of the biggest things. I mean, we're getting close to the hour. What else would you like to do to get the most out of these last few minutes? We can play another game or two, or just talk more, or if you have other questions.
Well, what do you feel would be the most valuable right now? Because I'm not sure.
all you said so far is pretty useful. I need to implement those stuff, and it's not too hard to do. I just need to think about it and then make it, and I don't have to think about it later. But yeah, beside that, yeah, maybe like a few tips on raster and how to deal with it as Maple, if you have that, like
Yeah.
some bullet points on the matchup, something like that.
So yeah, Raster's pretty light. It's going to be easier to like kill him off the top, I think, and get combos into like up B and stuff. But for the most part, the way you're going to kill him is going to be pretty similar. It's mostly going to be how you have to play neutral against Raster. We talked a little bit about avoiding Tornado, which is easier said than done because that move's just really good. So you want to kind of do that, and then you can play normally. But the main thing about Raster is he can punish everything out of shield, basically. Because he can just like short hop back air and reach halfway across the stage with a short hop back air, and then he combos off of that. So
yeah,
you have to play very proactively against Raster. He's very hard to whiff punish, so that's going to be a matchup where if you are throwing, like approaching with like short hop forward air or something a little bit more, that will be helpful, especially since he's going to want to short hop to approach you. You can kind of stuff out a lot of those approach options.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's like the main thing is I try to just play very proactively because Raster doesn't have, like when someone's on top of him, it can be pretty hard for him to deal with it. So try to play very aggressive, but that's weird for Maypul to do. I haven't played too much Maypul Raster specifically because Maypul wants to play very defensively and like set up Lily, kind of whiff punish. So I wish I had more experience in the matchup, but those are kind of my like overall thoughts on Raster specifically. Is just be really careful because he can punish anything out of shield.
Okay.
And always DI out because he'll just forward air you all the way to the blast zone. So.
Oh yeah, and about shield pressure, the only thing I can think of right now is like space back air and like nairs, because I can mix up nair to cross up or not. But that's the only thing I can think of for Maple. I think like the shield pressure with Maple is pretty hard, and I'm not sure if I'm missing something. If you have any idea.
No, you are absolutely correct on that. Maypul is one of the. I think that's why Maypul got kind of nerfed a little bit coming into from Rivals 1 to Rivals 2, because her shield pressure is one of the worst in the game. Everybody else has aerials that are just safe on shield, but a lot of Maypul's moves are very unsafe on shield. So that's why you want to play usually defensively and avoid stuff, which your dash chance is really good, so you're good at doing that. And that way you don't have to worry about hitting their shield. But yeah, if you are worried about hitting their shield, you have to really make sure you're crossing up well with like neutral air or like a forward air cross up. Or back air. Back air is like the only aerial you have that's like safe on shield. Forward tilt is also pretty safe on shield, and you can jab more too. Jabbing is really good in this game because you can cancel into a tilt. So
yeah,
if you just want to like kind of check whatever option they're doing, like if they're holding shield, you can just like spam jabs into a forward tilt and then you'll be fine. I think down tilt, it might not be exactly safe on shield, but it's so fast that people aren't going to react in time.
Yeah, maybe I have them to dash back out a bit, something like that.
Yeah, down tilt dash back is going to be good. And so I think like in your neutral too, like you're throwing out a lot of those dash attacks. You could do just like a run up down tilt and dash back, which similar to Marth, you know, like so there's a lot of these like Marth things that you can just like start implementing. That'll help you a lot.
All right. Okay, well, I can't think of anything else if you... Yeah, I have no idea more.
One last thing I want to talk about is how you go about implementing these things. I'd love to hear about kind of like your practice technique. When you do play, like you said, you have those 2-hour blocks. How do you like spend that time? Do you like just go into ranked and you just play, or kind of walk me through that?
Usually I'll go first in the training mode and like move around by myself, because since I have Gen E controller, I need to be able to move properly, because that's on fighter. So if you don't know how to move, you don't know how to play. So I spend like, I'd say around 15 minutes just moving around the stage, training my ledge dashes, training how to get to the ledge. I was quite happy on how I was able to grab the ledge during this session. And yeah, so for like 15 minutes, something like that, web dashing, web landing, dancing around, some stuff. And after that, I try to go for a bit for like combo game training, like confirms or something on any character I feel like to. around like I'd say 10 minutes, and then I'll go and play some more. But first, it will be those close to 30 minutes of solo practice at first. And about implementing new stuff, what I usually do is I will not go in ranked for that. I'll go in like casual or like finding someone to play with and just spam the option I'm trying to learn. That's how I end up being able to figure out when it's safe, when it's not, when it works, when it doesn't. That's my way. And once I feel like I have a grasp around that, then I'll try to go in ranked more and use it in like impactful games, like with yeah, I'm losing my English right now, but like you get what I mean, I think. Um, a game with purpose, like not purpose. Oh, come on, I can't speak English right now. Sorry. So I was saying, I'll try to add the option in games where there is consequences. That's not exactly the word I'm looking for, but that's the idea. If there's consequences, I'm more stressed out and everything. So it's I don't want to be implementing new stuff in those kind of games. I want to have it at least understand the option before trying to use it in games like with consequences.
Yeah, everything you said was incredible. You clearly have a really good understanding of how to implement new stuff into your gameplay. Like the idea of like going into a low consequence match and just spamming the option until you can find out when it works and when it doesn't. That is so important. I think people are usually too scared of losing that they don't have focus points and they don't start implementing new stuff. So the notes that I'll send you after this, make sure you start implementing those. And like those are your focus points, especially the tech chasing smash attack one at like mid to high percents. Just spam that. Just purposely look for a grab to a down throw or an up throw, and then just spam trying to read their tech, because sometimes it can be a little hard for Maypul to fully react, especially with a smash attack. So go for those reads, spam those, and everything else you said is perfect. Like I think you have a great mindset. I think you're going to improve so fast, dude. So message me once you hit plat, because I'm sure it's going to be right around the corner with how good your mindset is in this game.
Thank you. That's really nice. By the way, if you're done, I'll be happy to go for another session, like in 2 weeks or a month, whatever you feel it's like the most valuable. But yeah, I'll be down for that.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, just reach out to me again whenever you would like to, and we'll find another time. This has been super good. I hope you found some value in it. And again, this was my first Metafy session, so if you can leave like a review or something, that would be awesome.
Sure.